There's only one question you need to answer today, 350 or 700. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all looking after yourselves. Today, there's only one major question you need to answer. That is the 350 or the 700. That's the only question you got to answer today. Do you prefer the 700, Yeezy 700 or the Yeezy 350? But before we look at that, please do like, follow, subscribe. Come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out the Shudo podcast with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Go check out the bro or go follow the bro at 808 Kicks _ATL and go and check out the channel Love Kick Customs. And also please do check out the Shudo podcast where we talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court or public opinion. And also, guys, keep doing amazing things that you guys keep doing to keep elevating, to keep growing, to keep excelling, and to keep hitting your goals and targets for this year, because I want you to win. We all need to win over here, because we all can't keep doing amazing and keep excelling. But the question here today is, are you picking the 350 or the 700? So let's talk about the history on it with both of these sneakers, because we know the actual Yeezy 350 actually came out in 2015. I think it was June time 2015 with the Turtle Doves, and that was the first iteration of the V1 that we saw. This is the actual Yeezy Zebras. This is one of the popular silhouettes, and the reason why I'm showing the actual Yeezy Zebra because I was finally able to pick it up on a second or third release. We know the actual Zebra is an iconic colorway, and we also know this is really hard when it was first kind of came out. And you know all the stories behind this. I think somebody actually swapped this sneaker for a kind of a bread in a Chicago. I think that was the actual thing going around then. The sneaker was going for 1,500. A lot of people kind of got rid of their grails to get this Zebra, which in kind of retrospect, going in long term, that wasn't a great idea. But this was the iconic 350 I always wanted, and this is why I'm showcasing this. The Zebra's dope. The Zebra's an absolutely fantastic sneaker in general in it all, because basically I love the zebra stripe on this. This is very animal based sneaker, and I love animal print sneakers in general. This is why I got that elephant print Jordan 1. I think it's fantastic. This is why I think the actual Zebra is fantastic. This is really the one I really wanted from the start. I think I got the actual reverse carbon or reverse beluga as well, but the actual Zebra was the one sneaker I always really wanted from the offset in terms of the 350 range. And once I got this, I wasn't really kind of complaining. I just kept it moving because this is the one I really wanted. I got this for about 250, 300. I think I paid the resale for it because it was a second or third rendition. I was just tired of going through raffles and not being able to pick this sneaker up because I really wanted this in my rotation. 350 to me are like socks. They're almost like the city sock variation or the NMDs. If you know what the city sock variation is, just pretty much prime it all on the uppers. And this is what the Zebra, this is what the 350 in general is. It's almost like a hovercraft kind of design to the midsole, which bulges out, and it's a prime knit material on the uppers, which makes it more breathable, which makes it an excellent summer sneaker. This is why I like the 350, but I feel like in terms of the whole comparison with the 350 and the 700, the 700 is a way more sturdier sneaker, and the 700 feels a bit more comfortable. Even with the boost tech on this actual 700, it feels way more comfy as well. As you can see, the boost tech is showing underneath. It's just feels sturdier, feels more locked in, and feels more secure, and it feels like a more generic sneaker, almost like a, it's gonna be blasphemous to say this, but almost like the daddy of the New Balance sneakers. When it came out, revolutionized it. Came out in 2017 in August time. It was in pre-order. It kind of revolutionized it because basically it was a sneaker that everybody had to wait a couple of months for. I think it came out in November, December time, October time, and it kind of released in the new year about 6 months later. And it revolutionized it. This was the big wave for the dad sneakers. This was the big wave for bulkier sneakers. And as you can see, it is a bulkier, so it's almost like a slimline bulky sneaker now in terms of the whole sneaker ranges that come out. This inspired a lot of the runners, and this almost is like a run in itself. It's got all the materials. It's all got the suede materials, the actual grid materials on it. It's got every single fabric you can mention on this: suede, nubuck, it's got leather on this, and it just has an absolutely fantastic grip fit to this as well. The Ultra Boost on this is absolutely fantastic. Let me just say, the Ultra Boost makes it super comfortable, and this is what one thing with the actual whole Yeezy range that was super comfortable was the actual Yeezy Boost on the actual sneakers. It's got additional like kind of foam on the actual insole as well, which makes it even more comfortable. But the Yeezy actual Wave Runner was a classic. The Wave Runner was iconic, and the Wave Runner is a super comfortable, sturdy sneaker. It kind of moves away from the whole prime knit. It almost moves away from the NMD range. It almost moves away from the sock range, because I think in 2017 350s were quite saturated, and it moved on to a different variation, a different silhouette, and a different ideology on the Yeezy range, which made the sneaker a bit more sturdier, a bit more comfortable, and it kind of still brought the actual iconic curvatures, lines, touches to the actual 700 range, but it kind of inspired to a bigger version of the actual Yeezy sneaker. Even, like, I would say even the 350 is quite bulky in terms of the way the sneaker looks, but it's more of a summer city sock sneaker look, when this is more of a dad sneaker. And I do have more 700s in my rotation, like the Faded Azores and other variations of the 700, and I've only got 3 of the 350s, which goes to show that I actually, one of the models I hated the most, which was the Wave Runner or the 700, I actually started loving more and more, because I actually recognized what it was, the materials it brought, the comfortability it brought, and this is why I actually fell in love with the 700. And I do feel like the 350 gets played out a lot. That is the most traditional Yeezy brand sneaker to go for. I even think the slides are revolutionary as well. I wear slides, Yeezy slides, indoors every single day of the year. I've got a pair that I can just keep rocking and wearing, and it still is in good nick, guys. And I've had this pair for like 2-3 years, and this is why I do believe like these Yeezys, and especially the 700s and the 350s, even though they got life expectancy, it's great to see these sneakers out and about. Yeezys aren't dead if you go and love and respect them, and especially with classic silhouettes like the Wave Runner and the Zebras, they will never ever truly die, in my personal opinion, because they just bring so much more of that history of what Kanye did with Adidas in terms of picking up a Boost sneaker and making a Orochi inspired, which is a Nike inspired runner with prime knit at the top, and starting a whole new revolution at Adidas. This is what I love about the actual range. The 350 is absolutely dope. I do love it. I do think it's such a great summer sneaker, but I do believe the 700 is a way more superior sneaker. It's got the breathability, it's got the sturdiness, it's got the fit, it's got the sturdy in terms of lockdown as well, and it is more of a athletic sneaker than the actual 350s. Like 350s haven't really got the lockdown because of the laces as well. It's just an aesthetic look, but the actual 700 got you that lockdown. And the 700, obviously you got the V1, the V2s and the V3s. The V3s with a cage around it as well, which kind of, like I always allude to, is more of a basketball based sneaker, because I think they were modeling to do that, and the next range was going to be the actual quantum range, was supposed to be the basketball range in the Yeezy range. That's my thoughts, guys. I do adore the actual 700s. will still rock 700s. I will still rock Yeezys when I can, but the Yeezy 700 to me is the one that I always hated, but I ended up loving the most in terms of the Yeezy range. What do you prefer, guys? Do you actually prefer the Wave Runners, or do you actually prefer the 350s or the actual Zebras? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what sneaker do you prefer, the 700 model or the 350 model. We're not even talking about the 380s or the 450s or the slides or the actual Wave Runners. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the two most popular silhouettes in the Yeezy range. Bang and bang, the Zebras and the Wave Runners. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you'll be picking. Let me know what you would be wearing on your feet the most. And Yeezys ain't dead, guys. It's just taking a little hiatus at this moment in time. So bang and bang. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what sneaker you be loving, guys. Is it the Wave Runner or the 350 Zebras? Let me know your thoughts. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always showing love and support from me, TJ. I love Kit Customs. Hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys got the sneakers you like, because you deserve to get the sneakers you want from me, TJ. Until the next review, peace out for now, guys, and peace.